Hi, welcome to this reading for who's the next person you're going to be in a relationship with. Let's go ahead and see who the next person you're going to be dating is. Hi, pile number one. Let's go ahead and see who the next person you're going to be with is. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards out. There's also a timestamp for when I will have finished that. So if you want to see the shuffling, then go ahead and stay. Page of Cups, the Devil, the World, Ace of Cups in reverse, the Chariot. Want to get one more, and then you got the Hangman in reverse. Be bold and make the first move. New beginnings. Bottom of the deck, what do we got? Taking risks. It's hot in here. Abundance. I'm gonna split it. No need to worry. Okay, pile number one. So I feel like you guys have definitely gone through it in relationships recently, for sure. If not, a lot of your relationships maybe have felt kind of similar. You feel like maybe you've been in a cycle, and the cycle is, I think you can feel that it's ending. You're letting go of something that you have kind of been negatively attached to, like a negative cycle that you've been in with relationships. It could be a perspective that is attracting the same type of people. These people could be immature, they could have their own issues with negative things in their life they need to break, things that they kind of pull you into, like things that make your life harder when you're with them. It just seemed like they were a bit on the immature side, they acted like things weren't as serious, I guess, as you felt them to be, possibly. I think you have a really strong gut feeling for when someone's not right for you. Like, I think it's like you get direct messages, like, and through your spirit guides, let's say. You get direct signs that this person or situation you're in isn't for you, and sometimes you used to ignore it, but that's not going to be happening anymore. As soon as you put an end to those cycles, those situations that you shouldn't keep on or keep being in, or once you stop, as they say, beating a dead horse with a certain person that won't really change, or at least not anytime soon. Once you put an end to that cycle, you will be feeling extremely happy, much more free, much more lighthearted, because you could be in a period, or could have been in a period, of feeling just the devil energy, which is not good, obviously. It's dark, and it's you feel chained to things that you shouldn't be, or you feel are more bad for you than good, but you just can't let it go for some reason. So that's done. We're getting to the end of that. Thank goodness. You are coming out of that. But I do see that because of all the things you've gone through, it seems like right now, or in the near future, you may be a little closed off. Your heart chakra could be a little closed off. You might be worried or too skeptical almost, which is totally fine, because if you've been in situations like, that went south, you'd obviously want to keep an eye out. So in the near future, you may not even totally necessarily be looking for someone. Maybe you have that mindset of if it happens, it happens, but I'm not going to be forcing it, because every time I just keep on ending up with these pages and I want a king. I don't want to be with someone who's childish anymore. And I think you're putting up, strong boundaries and saying, I'm not going to accept anything less than that, because it always seems to just end up in this same loop that I've been in of people somehow, it could be getting, lied to or whatever your situation is. It's just a constant pattern of immaturity, and the people you're with it's almost like they obviously care and they love about you. I see that. Or the people you were with, but it's just like maybe they didn't love themselves enough to change the parts of themselves they even knew they needed to, or they should have. So yeah, I just see that you are waiting for the right moment. And currently you may even be you may still have some type of emotional attachment to a certain person from your past. For a lot of you here, I'm seeing, and you're actively trying to make your heart align with your mind, because I think you've realized you don't want it, but now you want your heart to feel it too. So I think that's what you're going through right now, but during that process, you're also looking at who can come in, obviously, because that's one of the best ways, we all know, to be able to let go of someone, is to find the new person. So it's always good to have an idea of what you want, because obviously it will help you let go of what you don't want, first of all, but it will also bring what you want in faster. During this period, it's definitely a good idea for you to be very imaginative, very creative. Don't let your creativity with love die out right now. Try and imagine your perfect relationship, basically. This will definitely be something that helps bring it in. And I'm even seeing you could make it like a movie in your head. Picture it. Try and feel it, so you can feel what you want to feel, even if it's just in an imaginary version in your head, because guess what? The real life version is going to be way better, trust me. So for you guys here, for some reason I'm seeing the number 7 as being significant. It could be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months even. But within that period of time, I do see someone is coming into your life. 7 is for some reason very important. Could be the month of July. It doesn't matter what gender they are. I think that they like shiny stuff. I know that sounds funny, but they like to wear jewelry. They like to make themselves look like they got money. That's just something I'm definitely seeing. I think that this person likes the look of having money. I'm not saying that they're snobby about it. Could be the type of person that likes to be classy. For them, things are go, go, go. They're not really the slow moving type. So something else I'm seeing is this person could come from different parts of the world. Of course, it doesn't have to be that you guys are different parts of the world or whatever. It could be that the styles that you guys like are very different. So this person's very, one way and you're just the exact opposite almost, or just very opposite, very different. But it's like a very yin and yang type thing. You guys are definitely the opposites attract type couple. So yeah, you guys, it's not like you guys are gonna be crazy, crazy, crazy different, but there's a lot of differences, and that's something that's always going to keep the relationship very exciting, I see, because of just how much you both can show each other. This person they could have darker hair, a darker complexion. I think that they most likely have darker eyes, but for some of them, they might have blue eyes. Any eye color, it's YouTube tarot, come on, but the majority brown or blue, which is of course the majority of the world's eye color. This person, even though for some of you they might not be directly they might not be directly interested in spirituality the way you might be, this person has a very open third eye. They are a very intuitive person, and I think that they know what it's about. It's just they're not into it in the on paper version. They're not actively studying about it or devoted, I think, to a certain religion. I think that this person's a very carefree type person, but they feel it all, it's all there. It's just they're not putting like a label on a lot of the things. When they come into your life, I see that this perspective that you're in currently, with your heart chakra being kind of blocked and kind of being scared to open up, it's really they're gonna be the one that completely changes that and makes you feel safe again to open up and to be vulnerable and to trust someone. Their perspective on life is gonna help you change yours. Like, I don't know exactly what it is that this person views, of course, or how their views are, but it's just something, it's like a pure perspective. Like, they have a very unbiased point of view towards life. I'd say they're honest people. They're hardworking, definitely. And I think that they're extremely empathetic. And so, all that combined, like, they just sound like a great person, and it's going to change your perspective on relationships for sure. Like, it's really going to make you believe in that fairy tale love that you wanted, the one I'm asking you right now to start picturing for yourself, because this is going to be even better is what I'm feeling than whatever you're going to start picturing right now. So picture the best possible thing. So then you have, with the oracle cards over here, we got be bold and make the first move, new beginnings, taking risks. So this person, I feel, is going to be the one that approaches you. I know that this says be bold and make the first move, so it sounds like it's talking to you, but I feel like this is about this person. I think that this person is going to be the one to approach you and to be the one to take the first risk in basically putting themselves out there in front of you, like, flirting and making it apparent that they're interested. I feel like it will be a friendship first before, like, it becomes obviously a romantic situation, but I feel like it's obviously going to be there from the get-go. You guys are both going to be feeling that, but maybe you're going to be slowly going into it. This person, though, let me just tell you, this person does like to move fast, so I don't think it's going to last. I don't think the period of just friendship is going to be very long. Like, I think it's going to pretty quickly lead to romance, very quickly. And this is going to feel like a bit of a risk for you because you just came out, or recently, maybe for some of you it's not so recent, but the most recent relationship you came out of wasn't what you wanted, and it's not what you want again ever, right? That type of situation. So you're going to be taking a risk with this because, again, like I said, your heart chakra is closed. You're not really possibly even into the whole idea of opening up like that again just yet, but this person is going to make you want to take that risk. And thank goodness, because it's going to be leading you to all the abundance you were hoping for in love. It's going to be overflowing. Like I said, it's going to be more than you wanted. It's going to be abundance of what you wanted, not just exactly the enough. It's going to be the bare minimum. It's going to be way more than that. And you might be a little bit, I feel for some of you, a little bit like anxious going into it, a little bit worried that things might repeat themselves, or that you are disconnected from your intuition. You're going to be worried that you might be getting tricked for some of you. Like, that's literally, I'm just going to straight up say, you might be worried that, like, this person's going to bamboozle you like the other people. But yeah, Spirit's trying to say that there's no need to worry with this specific person. They have pure intentions. And what they say is what they mean. I don't think that this person is going to be lying to you. So let's go ahead and see some more on this person. The Nine of Wands. Okay. One more, please. The Eight of Wands. So actually, believe it or not, this person's also going to be on guard a little bit. I don't know if this person, what they've gone through in their past with relationships, it seems like they've gone through some sort of hardship. I don't know if it's similar to yours, and maybe that's why you guys will meet and help each other move on. But this person does have some heartbreaks that they've gone through, and they're also a little bit on their guard. But there's something about you that just, like, spark something, and they just have to they have to go and communicate with you, and they have to go and try. Like they feel it with you immediately, and that's why they're letting their guard down, even though it's been up. So you guys are kind of mirroring each other in that way. Oops, okay, let's see the Death card. Death card, and then you have Seven of Pentacles. You will help them let go of something that was not working out. Something that they were trying to push to work that was not meant to be, that was not fruitful, it was not working out. They were holding on to, but meeting you is something that helped this person completely also just forget about that failure that they see in their eyes happened in the past, something that they couldn't make happen with someone. They're finally meeting you just helps them let that go. It's like a rebirth, because they're in that death process right now of letting it go, but now it's gonna, as this card says, death and rebirth. They are going to come back a different person when they finally meet you. You're gonna help them change a lot too. It's not just you that's gonna be changing. It's not just your perspective. But like I said, since this person doesn't have those issues that you were dealing with other people in the past, it's a very mutual benefiting thing. You guys are helping each other at the same rate. It's not like one person's growing faster than the other. What else can come out now? Anything else on this person? Six of Pentacles in reverse. I think that this is a very generous person. I think that they give more than they take. Maybe in the past they didn't have that in their life. Maybe either someone maybe they were with, or maybe it's something even going back to their childhood, something about them always giving and people taking from them. That was a significant theme in their life. So that's why right now, as they've grown up, they don't want to be like that. They want to be the type to always give, and they want to be the one to give in abundance. They like it when they're overflowing and they can give to others. So this is a very generous person for sure. Split it. The Queen of Swords. They're kind of stubborn though. They when they have a perspective, they really hold it strong, and they don't want to change it. They don't want to. It's hard to get them to change their perspective once they have a set view. They will always listen, and they will always take in both sides. It's just when they feel convicted about something, they feel strongly towards it. And they can even get so stubborn to the point where they might start arguments about things that they believe, because that's how much they believe in them. They're kind of the argumentative type, but also they're almost passive about it, because they believe in things so much that they know that no one else can really. They can't just walk in and say a few things to get them to change something they've believed in for so long, or feel strongly about. This person's the type that needs hard proof for things, even though they're a very intuitive, spiritual person deep down. I think they still value logic a lot. Because I think that this person, like I said in the beginning, isn't super aware of how spiritual they are. They're not actively, a lot of them are not actively being spiritual. It's just they are by nature like that. They don't even know it though. Okay, anything else, please, Spirit? Ace of Wands. They're very passionate people. They have a lot of energy. I think they're not, like I said, they like to be on the move a lot. They're always going, very fast moving. They have a lot of charisma, a lot of energy, like I said. And I think that they like to be in the spotlight. They like people looking at them. They like to be the center of the attention, because they're pretty confident people. They're not shy. They're not insecure, that's for sure. But I don't think it's in a cocky way, because like I said, they're pretty emotionally intelligent. They're empathetic. They understand how things are. They're not just going to be vain and conceited. And this person's also going to spark some type of, they might, even though they're not spiritual, they might make you want to be more spiritual. Like I said, for some of you, they could be spiritual. I'm not saying that they're not, but the majority of you, they're not actively studying it. but for some reason they're going to inspire you to want to study it more, or like whatever part of spirituality, if you are spiritual, whatever part of it for you that you believe in, whatever, they're just going to inspire you to dig deeper into it. So yeah, okay, that is what I have for you guys, pile number one. Thank you. I hope it resonated somehow, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for playing tarot with me. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number two. Let's go ahead and see who is the next person you're going to be in a relationship with. I'm going to shuffle the cards out. I'll put a timestamp for when I'm done doing that as well if you guys don't want to wait. So let's go ahead and start. You have the Devil in reverse. I just felt I had to take that one, even though I'm not done shuffling. The Wheel, upright. That's what I like to see. Ten of Wands. Six of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Okay. Thriving. Meditation brings answers. Nothing will come of this situation, void of course, Moon. And I think I'll stop right there right now, for now. So for many of you, you have now long gone, already left something behind. You've detached from something that was not right for you. And you were ready for an influx of good fortune and good karma to come your way because you finally made a good decision about something that was like the devil energy in your life. You let something go that was not meant for you, that was keeping you in a cycle, keeping you in chains to something. You felt like you were trapped in something for a lot of you, and you finally let it go, and you thought, okay, now I'm waiting for the good luck to come. And maybe it hasn't yet. Maybe it's been taking a bit of time, and maybe that is kind of making you feel like either nothing's gonna happen, or all that good luck that you felt was coming your way, like you had a gut feeling that something good was gonna happen, this good karma is gonna come your way. Now you're starting to think like, oh, okay, maybe that was just all in my head. Maybe you're getting really pessimistic, currently feeling more burdened, feeling like even though you finally let go of those things, you're still stuck, like you can't move on. Not that you can't move on from the person that you were last with, but it's just like maybe the stage of your life that they got you into, or that it propelled you into. The stage of your life that you feel things are not moving, that you're kind of stuck, that nothing's happening. You feel like you can't get out of that, I guess is what I'm trying to say for a lot of you. And there could be something weighing heavily on your mind. There's some type of burden that you've been carrying around, whether that's a view of yourself or of love, that Spirit's really asking you to try to do anything you can to realize that you deserve better, and that's not where that's not where you're gonna be, that's not where you're supposed to be, that you are going to be headed towards calmer waters. And that right now it's just the hard part before the storm is over, That's really what I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, is you were so ready for it to just all the hard times to be over, but then it feels like it just keeps going on. Within the next 10 weeks, I think, is when you're going to be meeting this next person. But it's not going to take you 10 weeks to feel better. That's what I'm trying to say also. Like, you're going to be feeling a lot better before, but you'll notice something. First of all, I want to say, right before you meet this next person you're going to be with, you will suddenly, like, a jump of new and happy energy will come into your life, and you will not be feeling what you're feeling right now. Like, it will, on a dime, kind of change. You could be feeling suddenly really happy to be single, or like finally enjoying it, not wanting to necessarily settle down. And it's almost like as soon as you get into that energy, it's really soon you're going to find the person that wants to come and settle down with you. So you have the King of Pentacles showing up as the next person you will be with, which is a pretty good person, and it's in the upright position, of course, to be with. This person is particularly mature. I feel like their personality is much more mature than the people you're with. This person is very focused on their career at the moment. I'm not saying that they're obsessed with money. I actually don't feel like this person is. It's like they hold it very important to themselves, but they're not only, like, it doesn't only take in their mind, you know, it doesn't fill their whole perspective. They're not money hungry, but they are chasing wealth and a successful life. This person is very driven by passion. They are extremely passionate people. When they fall in love, they fall hard, and that's why they're very picky people as well. I see this person is very picky. I don't think that this person is extremely social. That's something I also feel like. They're not anti-social, and they're not awkward socially, but they're more of the type to just want to watch people and observe than to be a huge active part in the social scene that they're in. But I'm not saying they don't talk or, you know, conversate or anything like that. No, they do. It's just they're more of an introverted type for sure. They're not extroverted. Of course, that's not going to be for everyone, but that could also just be saying that they're more of the they're just more of the contemplative type. They love to think and analyze people. They love to think about the deeper things, the deeper meaning of the situations they're in, and they're very meditative people. Let me tell you that. You got meditation brings answers. I don't think that for everyone here they're extremely spiritual. For a lot of you, they are very into spirituality. They know all about meditation, know all about raising their awareness, their consciousness. They're very into it. And even if they're not super, you know, on paper spiritual, I do think that they are very self-aware, very conscious people. Honestly, this person is going to do very well in their life. I do think that, because I don't think that they're evil or greedy, even though they really like to work on themselves in their material world. They're not greedy. Something that is going to attract you to them at first is how into your material world you are. They really, I think, admire people that are similar to them. They're kind of looking for similarities in their significant other, and they're going to see you as someone who's hustling, who's very independent, who's not like reliant on other people. I feel like you will kind of, for most of you, meet them in a social situation, and the first few conversations you're going to have with them are about career and like work, things like that. Like, that's what's going to spark the conversation between you and them. And this person's going to be a little bit ahead of you in whatever they're working on. I see. Like, I'm not saying you guys are going to be in the same field of study or work or whatever you're working towards in the material world of money and career. I don't think you're most likely not going to be in the exact same category, but you could have similarities in what you guys are working towards. But for some reason, somehow, you guys are going to be able to talk about this for a long time, because they're going to have great advice, I think, for you. Because like I said, they're a little bit further ahead in whatever you guys are working on in your lives. They're just, maybe they could be older, like I said, so that's why. For most of you, I do see them as being older. They're just going to have good advice for you, basically. They're really, really going to admire how hard you're working at what you want and the stage you're at. They see that you are extremely dedicated, and they see a lot of potential. It's almost like they want to help you for a lot of you. Like, I don't know why this is coming through, but it's almost like they want to help you with what you're working at, because they think that you're perfect for it. Like, whatever you're doing, they see that you it's what you're meant to be doing. And that's how they feel about what they're doing. They have a really strong conviction that they're meant to be doing the work they're doing. Yeah, they definitely believe in fate and destiny. So this person is most likely extremely knowledgeable. They don't have to have gone to school to be like that. They could just be learning on their own as well. The majority, I do see that this person has gone to school, has some type of, or is planning to go to school and have some type of degree in something that is very respectable, or in some way can make them be respectable once they reach the point they want to be at, you know, the end goal of their work. I'm telling you, this person's work is extremely important to them. Like, that's why there's so much of it coming through. And your work is going to be very important to you when you meet this person. So that's why you guys are going to be like that power couple in a way. That's exactly what it is like both really helping each other with their success and career. And you know, that's amazing, because it's almost like this person's really helping you become more independent. Like, even though you're going to be very independent before you meet them, they're going to be helping you become even more independent. They're only going to want to help you. This person is extremely passionate, like I said. They are very into romance. They love being lovey-dovey. Also, I have to say this, but, you know, the intimacy with this person is going to be like some of the best you've had so far. I'm telling you, this person is very passionate. So appearance-wise, this person could have facial hair. For most of you, it is a little bit like, if you're into men, obviously, this person could have facial hair. This person could have lighter hair as well. Like, if this is especially if this is a woman, they could have bleached hair, like bleached blonde. It doesn't have to be a woman only, you know, I'm just saying. For a lot of you also, this person could have longer hair, not short. I do see this person as having a bit longer hair than normal. I also believe this person could have some feminine traits about them, like very feminine qualities about their personality, like things like how they sit could be like, I don't know, they don't have to be a female. This is what I'm saying. They could be a man that is more feminine. But if they are a female, I do think that they are very feminine. They like to be feminine. They like to be the girly girl. Even though like they're very strong and independent, they just have some feminine qualities about them, regardless of gender, like I was saying. I also think that this person could be taller, on the taller side. Again, regardless, female or male, they're more tall. They are definitely so independent. Like, they like to be alone a lot of times. I feel like it's not like they're antisocial, like I said, but they really value, and I'm not saying they value their alone time, even in public. They like to be in public, but they like to, like, I don't know if they're the type of person that likes random people walking up to them, talking to them, you know? Like I was saying, this person is very into bettering themselves, even if they're not, like, admittedly spiritual people. I feel like for the most of you, they are, though. They are into spirituality. Like, 90% of you guys. Let's go ahead and see. Ooh! Let's go ahead and see what else Spirit can say. I have a feeling something needs to be said about this. Nothing will come of this situation card. So let's see. What is it about that specifically? Why is that card coming out here? The Seven of Cups in reverse. So, I know what it is. So, a lot of you could be really worried about things that you experienced from the past repeating themselves. And they want you to know that that's not going to happen with this. And you're gonna realize that a little bit later into the relationship, because you still might be like anxious about it or worried that something's going to reveal itself, or this person's going to, like, you're going to figure something out, and that's just why maybe you're scared to either settle with this person or just feel comfortable picturing it in the long term. But nothing bad will come of the situation is what I think that's trying to say. This person is not going to repeat the experiences that you experienced with other people. And this person isn't a repetition of that. This is new. Yeah, this person's just going to help you thrive so much in your life. They're really going to want to help you better your life, not just on the outside, but on the inside. Because like I said, they are very spiritual people, I think. Okay, let's see. I think there's one more card that needs to come out, or a few more cards that need to come out, and then I'll call it for this reading. But let's go ahead and see. I'll take that one. So you have the Ace of Cups. That's so nice. That is awesome. Yeah, wow, this person, for a lot of you, you're gonna be with this person for a long time, and the love is gonna be sweet and real, and it's just gonna flow naturally, and you're gonna be overflowing with love for this person and because of this person. Your heart's really gonna open up, not just in love, but like I said, to the whole of life. This person's gonna help you open up your heart chakra. For those of you wondering what type of like spiritual connection I see this as being, I definitely see this as a soulmate. 100% a very strong soulmate. I think you were, the last person you were with was a karmic, definitely. This is soulmate. Okay, I believe that is what I have for you guys, pile number 2. Thank you so much for playing some tarot with me. I hope it resonated, and I will see you in another video. Hi everybody that chose pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see who the next person you're going to be in a relationship with is going to be. I have a timestamp for after I shuffle if you don't want to watch that. You guys have the 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and I have an urge to split it one more time. The 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, one more actually. The Hangman in reverse. Let's go to Oracle. Let go. And let's split it. Recovery. Okay, yeah. Yep. This is a Sacred Destiny deck. This one. Focus. One more. You guys got the most Oracle. A new romantic cycle begins. Awesome, right? That's what we want. So for you guys that chose this pile, I feel like you've had a lot of conflict in relationships before. Things were probably not so smooth sailing in your relationships. Let's say people might have kept things from you. People might have sold you a dream, made promises they couldn't keep. I just see a lot of arguing happening, which is obviously, that's what happens in relationships that aren't 50-50, but I feel like you've just had a significant amount of people be like that. And especially this last person, it seems like you were with, you might have had crazy arguments, like really explosive arguments with this person. Or if not that, then just again, extremely opposing views on certain things. For a lot of you, you're not even necessarily looking for something super, super long-term. Like even though in the end goal, that is what you want, I think. It's like right now, maybe you're not completely feeling that. Like even though it would be nice, I think you're like, I feel like if you had the opportunity to meet the one you're going to marry, obviously you're not going to pass that up, but it's like maybe right now you do want to let go a little bit and have fun, or just, I guess, do that before you meet the person you want to settle down with. What I'm trying to say is I think that there might be more than just one person coming towards you next. Like you might, more than one person that you might be like interacting with next. You might be going on multiple dates, or whatever the situation is for you. If you are into hooking up with people, I feel like you could be meeting people at a workplace or school. It's work or school, somewhere where you're actually working at something with people around you. You could be meeting someone pretty significant within the next week, even for some of you, 1 week to 3 weeks at a workplace or a school situation. I think that this next person you're going to be meeting, for a lot of you, this isn't someone that, like I tried to say, I guess, this isn't someone that you're going to be in a super, super long-term, like, committed relationship in. And I don't think that's something that you have a problem with right now. Like, you're kind of okay with it just being, it is what it is, that mindset, and just focusing on recovering instead of getting into something before you're totally recovered yet, and having the same similar cycle kind of repeat. The thing is yes, you will be getting into a new relationship with someone, obviously. But before that, there's going to be a little bit of just having fun, of not looking for something, or not that you're not looking for something serious, but I guess accepting serious offers. You know, you could be just going out having fun with people, or if you don't even really necessarily like to go out have fun with people, maybe it's just flirting with people online. Who knows? Whatever it is for you. The things you're going to be focusing on aren't going to be that, where is my husband or where's my wife? You know, you're not going to be focusing on that question anymore. You're just going to be focused on this moment right now and how you feel. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. This is what you need to do to recover. You have a lot of cards here talking about how you need to heal something in you from love that has now affected other areas of your life. Recovery, the Three of Swords in reverse, let go, the Hangman in reverse, talking about you gaining a new perspective on something that you've been stuck in for a long time or feeling stuck in. So yeah, for you guys, I'm seeing that there could be up to 3 people before you actually get into a serious relationship, up to 3 people that you have like either flings with or just certain situationships with. I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear, but let's see who the first person that you're gonna have a situationship with is, and then let's see who the person you're gonna be in a relationship with is. Ooh, okay, 5 of Cups came out. The first person that you will be in a situationship with is also, the reason you will know that you're not going to want to be in a relationship with them is because they are emotionally unavailable. Like, you know it, they know it, they probably will tell you, but you still just want to kind of, for some reason, I feel like you both like each other and you like each other's company. So the next person I think that you will be in a fling or a situationship with before the solid, like, serious relationship is going to be someone that you feel is mirroring a lot of the difficulties that you're going through. And that's why you will definitely, I think, be very attracted to them. But let's go ahead and see what's going to happen with that situation. You have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So what will end up happening with that is one party will suddenly actually start to take it more seriously than the other one, and I think that is when you will realize it could be either you or the other person. Even I feel like it will be you, if you want me to be honest. I think it's going to be you that might start to see it as a more serious thing, and the other person still might not be ready, or they just don't want to, like, be locked down yet, committed to anything yet, because they still got something going on from the last relationship or situation they were in. Within that next situationship, I think you'll be the first person to notice, okay, I should probably not keep focusing on only this person because they're not going to budge. So I think, like I said, you'll be the first person to realize that within that connection. Okay, I'm not going to keep asking about the flings or the situationships. I want to know about the next serious relationship. When is this person's next serious relationship, please? Who are they? Pile number 3, please. The next person, the next serious relationship. Judgment. The 6 of Cups in reverse. I think that you will, like, instantly know when you when you see this person, when you meet this person, when you actually start talking to them. it's going to be kind of like a realization. Like you're going to have an instant like awakening to like, oh my God, like this is it. This is the person. Like I can feel it. I can feel that this is the person I'm going to be in a relationship with next. And it's because they feel really familiar to you. Hold on. Is this a twin flame? Death. Okay, so this might not be directly a twin flame for some of you. It could just be a soulmate that you, every single lifetime in, you always find each other and end up having an insanely deep romantic relationship. Like lifetime after lifetime. This has happened at least 13 lifetimes already. That's all I'm gonna tell you. At least 13, like that's like nothing, right? Compared to how many lives, if you believe in that, how many lives we have. But like being reborn. But yeah, this is just gonna be something so like, you're just both instantly gonna recognize each other on that level because it's just gonna be so obvious. Like I don't think you'll be able to stop smiling. And this person won't be able to stop smiling at you. That's the one hint, one giveaway that you'll know to confirm it. This person that you're going to be with could be a little older than you, or you could be a little older than them. There's a tiny age gap, but it's like, it could be like 2 years, 3 years, something like that. It could be a little different for everyone, obviously, but this person is very self-aware, very self-conscious, not in a bad way. They could be sometimes. They could have problems and issues with being self-conscious, but they're just extremely, extremely self-aware. I don't see them necessarily being like super, super into spirituality. Some of them, yep. But I would say that's more of like a good like 30% of you here. 30% of you are this person's gonna be extremely spiritual, like love to read about it, study it. But for the most of you, it's just gonna be like a by nature type thing. This person's gonna be very self-aware. You guys are gonna help each other become more self-aware somehow. They could point out things in your life that you kind of are just like, oh, and you do that for them. It's kind of like you guys help each other see things you didn't see that you really needed to see before. And the reason, again, I got that message, I think, of how there's a few people you're going to be meeting and talking to, obviously, before you meet this person. Because this person, I think, out of all the piles, this is the most significant I've seen. Like, this is most, for a lot of you, could be twin flame. But for most of you, it's super, super strong soulmate. Basically, you know, I mean, if you have a feeling you have a twin flame, that's, you know, it's most likely what this is. But let's go ahead and see. I don't feel that. I'm gonna split it again. The Tower in reverse. Oh my goodness. It's so funny. You're going to be meeting this person around a time where you were about to make a decision on someone else. Like maybe one of the flings or people you were talking to, you might have thought that, oh, this is the person. But then you actually meet this person. And like, I think it's going to be in real life. It's going to be a real life meeting, not online. Because it's going to be like a face-to-face feeling. And you're going to be able to feel it. You're going to be like, oh, this is it. I know it. And you're going to be like, thank God what I was just hoping for didn't actually happen. Thank God it wasn't that person, because I know it now. I can feel it. There's no denying it. The Seven of Swords in reverse. This person could have something from their past that they're going to tell you about that they're scared you're not going to accept them for. You will, though. Like, I'm telling you, this isn't going to be something that's going to be like a deal breaker. But there is something that they want to tell you about that they're like scared what you're going to think about. It could just be something from their past, like something that they've dealt with, maybe something they did that they're not proud of, but they're definitely 100% a changed person. If this is something like, you know, I don't know the scale, obviously for everyone it could be different. Could just be something that you would even say is insignificant, but they think is very significant because it was, you know, them and how they view themselves. But yeah, they're kind of scared to tell you. They will be kind of scared to tell you about this, whatever this is, but nothing to be scared about for you, actually. It's just they're scared to tell you because they're really scared of how you view them, I think. They want you to view them highly because that's how they view you. That's how they will view you. Let's go ahead and see more how this person will look. Anything, please. Anything you can tell me for group number 3. Okay, the 3 of Wands. Wow. This person could have lighter colored hair. They could be blonde. I feel like they're gonna be very attractive to you. Like you're gonna think they're very conventionally, or even if it's not conventional to your standards conventional, like they're just gonna be very, on paper, what you were looking for physically, which is something good to hear, of course. This person could have broad shoulders. Even if they're female, their shoulders will just be very nice, very broad. Their figure is going to be very nice. Male or female, doesn't matter. Also, there's something about their legs. You will love their legs. I don't know. They have really nice legs. It could be athletic or just something about their legs. You will love their legs. It'll be a very significant staple for how you view them physically. This person is also very ambitious. They love looking towards the future. They love planning things out far into the future and then actually going after things. They're not lazy at all. This person sometimes doesn't even think before they act, which can be a problem, but it's not like, usually they're calculated, you know? They usually calculate things correctly before they make actions. The 10 of Swords. This person has gone through things in their past that they're still holding on to, that they haven't healed from. They still have a lot of deep wounds they'll need to heal, and you're gonna be the one that helps them, because I think that for some reason it's like you will be more healed than they are, I think, in this relationship when you guys first come together. And maybe that's kind of something that you maybe will need, because it's like maybe in the past it's always been the opposite. Maybe you felt like you were the one that was more damaged or had more baggage than the other people you were with, but now that's going to be different. That's going to be the opposite. And this is going to help you kind of look at yourself, almost like your past self, through this person. You're going to be able to see how you were, how your past self was. And this is going to help you heal yourself more somehow. Like this is going to help you recover from the stuff that you've been through. By helping this person, you're going to be able to do that. The Queen of Pentacles. They could be an earth sign, or you could be an earth sign. Doesn't have to be, of course. Views how they look at a high standard, like they want to look good, they want to feel confident in themselves. I think they like it when they have eyes on them, but it's not in a bad way. I think they just like to look good, basically. They like to feel good. Who doesn't? But this is something they hold at a high standard. Like you'll notice that they take a lot of time into and put a lot of time into how they look. That doesn't mean that this person is vain at all or like conceited. No, they're very much so not like that. They could have blue eyes, by the way. I think for a lot of you, they have blue eyes. The 3 of Cups. You guys will have a very good friend group together. You will love, it'll either be you or them who introduce the other to their friends. And it's just going to be like an instant click. You guys are going to have a very great friend group. It's going to be a very ecstatic, adventurous, passionate relationship. You're going to be very connected to this person. You guys are going to know what each other are thinking, basically. You guys are very psychically connected. And yeah, because, you know, for a lot of you, you guys are twin flames. So obviously yeah. I think that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. Pile number 3. Thank you for playing tarot with me, and I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.